Good morning. I want to do a quick top down here before we jump in the live room. A couple of moves I made this morning. I bought 10s. We moved to a new high yesterday. I'm pretty sure we made a new lows in yield. As far as, prices go, futures did make a new high up at 07. So we remain core long. Still, Treasury is one of the best places to be for a couple of reasons. Growth continues to slow. It's probably fair to say we're having an earnings session already, earnings recession. Whether the media kind of comes around to that, might take another quarter. But anyway, U.S. growth is slowing, and that's been the case since the latter part of the summer of last year. So, point being, if growth continues to slow, stocks continue to break down. You've got the flight to quality into treasuries, U.S. treasuries. Plus, you look around the world, look at all the bond yields and sovereigns across Europe. There's so much capital flow into the U.S. bond market. It's the deepest, it's the most liquid, but our rates are higher. So anyway, that's part of the relentless bid that you see in treasuries. And then also, if you do get the Fed to freak out and pivot and go dovish again, like they did when stocks were crashing in December, guess what? That means yields down, bond prices up. So you kind of have a double backstop there. Yeah, I think that's a buy this morning. We're starting to catch a bid again right now. I actually might buy 30s day trade here. Get a little bit more long exposure. Why not? Let's see what 30s look like. Damn, just strong. I saw a couple messages about guys maybe wanting to sell 5s. I don't think you need to. We held off from selling 5s. I'll wait and see if we get a dip. I'll maybe buy bonds closer to bands here, 150.10, or another half a point lower. I don't know if we're going to get it. If I get a stronger candle here in 30s or in ultras, I'll probably buy some more 10s. Anyway, so that's the call here on the 10-year. Now, on oil, I'm leaning core short. So we nibbled yesterday long. I did a video about it, and then when we went through 60, we flipped and went short. You can kind of see the signal right here. So I still have that core short on, and then I sold a little bit of minis this morning here at the bands, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to buy some 58 strike puts right now also. I think this 4-hour cycle is going to play out, and you buy the puts here or you sell futures small, but the idea that if you back up even more, I'm going to get more short at the underside of 60. It's going to be very hard to have such a big break, all this bearishness, and then just on the first initial bounce to be able to retrace and go all the way back through 60. That's very low probabilities. So you want to fade this bounce. I got to jump off this video and do a little bit of that also. If we look at equities, we did hold that zone. I'm a little bit skeptical. It looks like the same kind of bounce as oil. So as we move back up what we call this bearish wall, I think you want to fade it. 4-hour cycles playing out. And I did sell the Russell this morning. It's a Friday before a long weekend. I didn't sell a whole lot of size, but I just faded it one lot to start. I'll sell more at 15.20. I might buy some 28.30 strike puts. It's really almost the same trade as oil. So we're bearish there. Gold is kind of neutral right now. We took a little bit at a stupid small long in gold, but I don't know, it was $200-300. We came out of it yesterday right on the high, 12.85. Guess we could have bought that back this morning early at 12.80s. It's pretty good. Might be a day trade long right there. Kind of like this candle is forming right now. Silver. It's the same chart. Copper had a bounce overnight, but still bearish trend. Kind of similar to China falling out of bed here this month. Not a good day here. Just hanging out at pi. If that breaks, probably no reason why Shanghai doesn't go back to the 200. Nikkei bearish. Oh, FX. If you guys have been core short, we covered some dollar yen yesterday pretty well, and then I just sold a little bit here on this bounce this morning. So I like staying short dollar yen. Being short dollar yen is good here because we have euro yen that we're long on the other side of it. And so I took some profit this morning from our buys a couple days ago. So playing a contrarian long there. Euro had a nice bounce, covered in the video yesterday. I think it might have bottomed. It's a crowded short right now, so I think it could bounce more. So I'm not really interested in shorting any more euros, so probably closer to 112.5. And then lastly, Dragon. Looking for a bounce day trade to short that as well. Daily cycle's been low, 30-minute. I missed this initial pop, but that would have been good to fade. If you give me another shot on the 15-minute cycle, you notice if you sold this pop, you cover here with this 15-minute cycle. I mean, that was good to the 40 pips right there. So if we get back up towards the highs, I will sell a little bit of that. That's another way to play the other side of our euro yen long. And then we also have euro pound that we're short. We've been fading that. This was a covering opportunity at pi this morning. Probably actually reshort a little bit right now up here. And so shorting Dragon is kind of a hedge against being long pounds here as we're short euro versus the pound kind of back in this area. All right, guys, I'm going to jump in our live room. If you're new to us or what we do, best way to get involved with us, go to jenkinsrm.com. And I put a new link, jenkinsrm.com. I put a new link up here, trial membership access. It takes me a few to get in touch with you, but I'll set you guys up to come into our live room. That's what we're jumping on this morning. We trade together every morning, all markets. And I did kind of want to look at crypto. Crypto's been going sideways, but we're staying in the top third of the move that we had from the breakout at 6,000. So I think we're in a basing period. I think we got another leg up 10,000. There was a buy here. Was that last night? There's a pretty good pullback on this 4-hour cycle. It was actually a buying opportunity. I don't know, so I'm a little bit anxious to add to my longs. We're long both coin and the futures. Anyway, we'll see some of you guys in the room. Got to hop. Have a great rest of your trading day. Have a great long weekend. Enjoy the holiday. Be good, be safe. We'll talk to you.